Lego has just revealed the newest Lego Icons car, the Shelby Cobra 427 SC. It's a beautiful car for the Icons line, and let's dive into some of those details because it's coming out on July 1st, so we got to talk about it.
Lego's just revealed their Shelby Cobra 427S-C. It's part of their Icons line. It's going to cost $160. It's an 18 plus set at 1,241 pieces, and you'll get 1,040 insiders points. It's at 10357, and it's got a decent size. It's around the same size as what they did for the Corvette. It's 4 inches high by 6 inches wide and 12 inches deep. So it's an easy thing to display on your shelf here, and we'll scroll through some of the photos, kind of run down through the details here. So overall, it's in their dark blue color, which I think is the most iconic color that they ever came out with. Now they've done some pretty ostentatious ones like orange and like baby blue. And this one has the classic racing stripe down the center of it. And some other key features here, we've got the grille, which is a oval shape with a little bit of the gold accents. It looks like they're using bananas to do that gold form. Let me see. Yeah. No, hot dogs, actually, not the bananas. And it has a gas cap in the front there. Well, I think it's a gas cap. I always forget where exactly it is. But then we have our roll cage style right here behind the driver. Passenger, not so much. Although I'm sure that this is for that one person that just wants to drive themselves. Some inlets on the side here, and then our exhaust system that runs on the outside in chrome. We can look at the original here. This is the Cobra in that same color. One thing I do seem to be missing here are these little windshield sections on the side. We do get our shades here at the top that are flipped upwards. I don't know if they ever came out with a hardtop version of this. The inside has that oval shape to it, the same light system in the front section, which I think we have a nose on. No, we don't actually have a full nose on image here. We do have semi-close one there, but that's about it. Having the colors, it does have the Eagle Goodyear tires. This is the interior section here with the engine. If you look at the seats, it's got the two bucket style seats with a wooden handle for the steering wheel and the exhaust system going through the paint structure. You can actually buy these still, but it came out in 1962 was the first version of it. The racing stripe goes all the way down the back, and it's just an iconic car, and they definitely embodied it well here. We'll do the 3D view here of it. We do get a couple extra pieces. There's a lot of toolkits as well as it looks like a trophy there. So whatever race that they did, because it was a great racing car. It has the open nose exhaust, or not exhaust, but intake section. So you're probably going to get a lot of speed out of this thing. It does have the 427 SC on the license plate in the back with the small little bumpers. Not going to do too much. There's the gas can back there. Sorry, I don't know why I pointed to the one in the front. I think that's to open the bonnet. I think it's on either side of it. Yes, sorry, it's on both sides there. And then as you can see, they do have the interior engine in that lovely red color. We do get the interior section here as well. We've got the wooden steering wheel, our shifter, and there's two little things surprise wise that we'll look at on the inside. Our side view here, the fluid or the flush door sections that fold into the body, similar to what we see on the actual one. I don't think, look, there's no handles because it was a pretty low car, and there's no handles here as well. The exhaust is in a bluer color instead of the silver. I think it definitely varied on the different styles. This is the classic wheel style with the central spoke of 3. This one is a little bit newer model to that. The racing stripe going all the way down. And what was interesting in the roll cage section here, the bar didn't go directly backwards. It was off to the side. And some fun details right there is the signature of Shelby and a $100 bill. Not sure what that is about for that, but it's probably because this car cost a lot of money. I think some of them have sold for like over $1 million for some of the originals. The trunk does open in the back, so you can put your full mechanical gear that you need to repair your car, and your trophy in the back there for display. Here you can see based on scale, on their classic table that they do a lot of their promotional videos and stuff on it, and on your shelf. And we'll go walk through I think they have a full breakdown video here. So we'll watch that real quick. Steering wheel does turn. There's the bonnet or hood going down, and the doors do open, as we saw there. Steering wheel does move. The mirror that's on the dash, actually not on the windshield. Adults are welcome. And it goes with the classic box style that we've seen on most of these, with the just car on a black box in the icons line. So this is the newest model. Honestly, comparison to the original, it has pretty much all the exact details that you'd want. The nose section, as well as the rear, having those new sloped wedge pieces to give it more curvature, exactly like the Corvette. It does have, I think, a little bit more angling in the kind of cabin section from the engine down. So that gives a beautiful line and very, very clean to it. All in all, I'm really impressed by this. Another classic American car that gets to have a lovely redesign for it in Lego. And I think a lot of car fans and enthusiasts will love this too. And at $160, it's about the same cost. I mean, at 1,241 pieces, you're looking at 11 and a half cents per piece. So if you're a big fan of this, it'll come out. It says July 4th, but usually it's July 1st. But, I never know dates anymore because they keep shifting them from first week to first day to second day to midway in the month. So I'm just going to say it's July 1st for most of us and coming July 4th for everybody else that is not part of the insiders or does not have an account or a Lego store near them. Let me know in the comments what you think of this and what you think the next car should be. Should it be a classic American vehicle or should it be something else? Most of American muscle cars seem to be selling pretty well for them. But I'll leave you there and make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, the podcast, as well as here on YouTube with all the different videos. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Catch you later.